Hello, this is Ludovision, and this will be the first video in my new Demon Souls playthrough. It's been dubbed the Madness Challenge by a friend of mine, who's also planning on doing this very soon, at least something similar. I don't know if he's modifying it at all, you'll have to wait for him. His YouTube channel is Bloody Mess. It's written in leet speak, as far as I can tell, but I'll put a link in the description. Now, as for this challenge, first of all, this video probably won't be anything impressive. It's just the first couple of levels, but the challenge in general is three main rules. First of all, I can't talk to NPCs unless it's required to keep the story going, which is only the bare minimum, really, like talking to the Maiden in Black and the Monumental near the start. But the main reason for that rule is because it means I can't upgrade weapons, I can't level up, I can't repair weapons, or anything else that requires, like I can't store items with Stockpile Thomas, for example. So there's also a bit of inventory management in here. That is just to make it more of a, how should I say this? Just to make my character a bit more independent, and it means I have to be careful of what I keep in my inventory, because when I drop something, if I leave the area, I can't get it back, and if I want to keep it, I have to live with that extra weight in my inventory. So there's a bit of that. The second rule is I'm not allowed to heal during the boss fights. Now, one of the flaws of this game, as far as difficulty goes, is that you can stockpile your healing items. You can get as many as you like, and that makes a lot of the game just trivial. So the reason for this challenge, or this rule, is that you really need to dodge the attacks if you want to succeed. With the abundance of healing items in general, you know, it just makes it too easy. I still allow going through the level with healing items, of course. It's just once you get to the boss fights, the rule is there to make it more necessary to dodge all these attacks and to get to be an expert in all of these boss fights. The third rule is no shields for much the same reason. Also, it's just a common rule for challenges in general to make you get better at dodging while playing these games. Now, as you can see here, I'm just going through the first level with my halberd, screwing around a fair bit, which is like trying to parry, that sort of thing. But since you don't need those healing items for the boss fights, and also you might need to drop them later on anyway, I don't really have any qualms about using my Crescent Moongrass. I don't need it later on. I'll probably be dropping it, like I said, to make room for the better healing items for when I go through the other levels. So this video is, I've included the first two levels in it, and I'm sorry I don't really have much commentary. It's nothing I'm particularly good at. But you'll see here I start using the Bastard Sword as well. This is because I do think the halberd is a good weapon, so I want to use it for the weaker enemies as much as I can, which means for the enemies I think either a Bastard Sword would be better for, or just enemies that don't require something with a good moveset. I know I can get a replacement weapon such as a Murden Hammer easily enough, but just in case I would like to keep my options. And there will also, when I get it, I will probably use either the Crescent Falchion or the Blessed Mace or the Dragon Longsword. I'm thinking those three will probably get me through the game, but I don't want to take chances with them by wasting them on normal enemies. So I'll probably be using just regular weapons for a large portion of the game. Getting the Cling Ring here. I did not mean to fall down there, it just ended up working out for the best anyway. Getting my robes. Now I look like an idiot. More so than before. But it's better stats, so I can't complain. Now around this part I did, just out of habit, talk to, I forget his name, the prince I think he is, of Boletaria. This guy down here. When I accidentally talked to him there, I realized my mistake and I didn't talk to him again for the reward, so it shouldn't really matter. Now it turned out the Bastard Sword was a good idea for this particular area because of the sweeping attacks. You don't get that with a halberd unless you use a strong attack, which just isn't worth it. And completely missed the riposte on that guy. So just picking up the scimitar for another unupgraded weapon to use as a backup. But this being the first level, I don't really have much to commentate on. So at this point, I've explained the challenge, and I guess it's a good idea now to talk about the other stuff I'll be doing soon. For anyone who was subscribed, you might have seen a recent Ghosts and Goblins video for the Insane Difficulty Let's Rage Olympics. There will be a few more events like that coming. The current one that I've been practicing a lot on is Battletoads, Deathless Run as far as I can get. So far I've only managed to get the first 3 levels in one life. I've been practicing on the 4th level and got a bit of practice on the 5th and 6th as well, but to get it all in one life is the tough part. Tougher than the rest of it anyway. So I'll just be practicing on that. I can guarantee there will be a video out by the end of the week. I cannot guarantee how far I will get. As I said, my current best is 3 levels, but I hope to improve on that before the end of the week. Also, I'm hoping to start a couple of other playthroughs. A couple of people have suggested to me Monster Hunter. Now, I have got Monster Hunter Tri on an emulator, and I've ordered a copy of, what was it, Portable 3rd HD for the PS3. If anyone has suggestions on which game I should play first, or which game would be more entertaining to watch, let me know, because it would really help in making a decision. Now, I kind of forgot how this dragon works for a minute. Ended up just running over to loot the stuff I probably don't need, like the purple flame shield, which I will likely drop very soon, because I'm not allowed to use shields anyway. And it's quite heavy. Now, one other thing with the inventory management I've just realized, to be honest, is that jade hair ornament. I will not be able to trade that in for the Ring of Herculean Strength, which is one of the things I've actually been counting on in an inventory management run, until I actually just now realized the problem with that. So I won't have the Ring of Herculean Strength for this, which is going to make the inventory management a bit tougher. Probably. And getting pretty close to the, forgot what it's called now. Phalanx boss or something. Anyway, I actually surprised myself at how efficiently you can kill those little guys. Poplights, I think they were called, in this Phalanx boss fight. But seemingly they're just removing my healing items. I don't want to accidentally use them, since they are banned. One other thing, you may have noticed I start as a Temple Knight, which means I have the heal Miracle already. But I'm still restricting myself to not using that on boss fights. Now, I did get the rule from Epic Name Bros Dark Souls rule set, which specifies that clerics can use heal, but I figured that is still a bit of a game breaker. Particularly considering you could use that as a loophole for, say, using some old spice or fresh spice and casting heal multiple times, as many times as you can afford to, which poses the same problem as having infinite healing items. After this, I just go straight on to the second level, the Tower 9 level, because as I said before, I could go and get the Crescent Falchion and just walk through it effortlessly with that, but I don't want to waste the durability of the good weapons that I can get, since that's pretty much all I have for the entire game. Now at this point, I was getting pretty amazed that I hadn't been hit yet, and I think it's pretty soon that I do get hit. Now, I'm sorry, I know my commentary isn't the best. I don't talk much, that's a fact. So this is all very unfamiliar to me anyway. So I have half a mind to just stop talking and let you watch the rest of the video in peace. If anyone has any comments about that, let me know, because it's hard for me to keep up a monologue for too long when I don't actually have anything to talk about. And also, considering I like doing these challenge runs a lot, I've been out of ideas for a while. If anyone has any ideas for a different challenge they'd like me to try, yeah, or you know, something I may not have thought of, just yeah, that's something else that I could do. Here I go, just heading to the next level. I've sped up the video again. No need to have it running at full speed. That would be about three quarters of an hour for the entire video. I ended up reducing this to about increasing this to about 3 times the normal speed. Approximately. The video editor I use, which is Sony Vegas, doesn't let me do it precisely. At least I don't know how. But I figured this was close enough. I've just estimated. Now, at 4 times speed, which is what I do some of my videos, it's really a bit too fast to know what's happening, and 2 times speed feels a bit slow if you're watching boring bits. So this is a good compromise. So yeah, as I said, at this point I have nothing left to talk about, so I'm just going to stop talking and let you enjoy the rest of the video as you will. Thank you for watching.